So it is July 1st, so you know what that means. We have to go through our June favorites. I'm going to go through a couple products that I've been grabbing almost every single day that I've been loving this month. So to kind of round up June, move into July, let's go through the products that I've tried this month and really love and totally recommend. Almost everything in this video will be from the drugstore, so definitely all really affordable things. So let's get into it. Okay, the first product I want to mention is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Foundation. I have this in 202 Creamy Natural. I'm obsessed with this foundation. It is probably honestly one of the best foundations I feel like I've ever tried because it just works every single time. It's one of those perfect everyday foundations that has like that medium coverage that just covers what needs to be covered in order to make your skin just look a little bit more even, and it just makes me feel like a little bit more confident, but not like I have a ton of makeup on or like heavy makeup on. It's like the lightest feeling foundation as well, and then it does have a little bit of a glow, but not too glowy where it like looks oily or anything. It just, I feel like, makes your skin look really healthy. It's just super quick and easy to either apply with your fingers or a beauty blender is what I usually do. And it just doesn't do anything like weird on your skin at all. It doesn't like set into pores. It doesn't set into fine lines and make them really visible. It just puts a really pretty little layer over your skin and you don't have to like fuss with it at all. It just works. So I have really been loving this. I've been pretty much wearing it every single day. And like I said, super affordable. Foundations can be really expensive, so it's really nice to find one at the drugstore that I really like to save a little bit. So that is my first favorite of the month. My second favorite is the Ulta Beauty Matte Finishing Powder. I just talked about this in my last video and my last declutter video as well. I just mentioned that I tried it again and really love it. I've been wearing it every day since. So at first I tried it with a brush, just like a regular powder brush, and I didn't notice it looking really any different than any of my other powders. But then once I tried it with the little sponge that comes with it and pressed it into my skin versus like sweeping it onto my skin, that's when I noticed how really pretty it is. And then you can also just use your beauty blender as well if you don't want to use the sponge in here. It gives the same effect, but you just make sure you dip it in and then press instead of swipe, and that's how I feel like you get the full effect of this. It says matte, but I don't feel like it's really matte. Like I'm wearing it today. I have a little bit of highlighter here, but I have it over the Pro Glow foundation and the glow from the foundation still comes through. It doesn't like mattify it completely where you look flat or dry or anything like that. It just like sets your makeup in, takes away a little bit of the shine that's like maybe a little bit too shiny. I would say it's more of like a almost like satin finish where it's not quite matte. It's just a little bit less. It puts like a sheen over your skin without mattifying too much or taking away that glow that I know that I really want to keep. And it also makes your skin look so smooth. And today I actually put it on my entire face just to like see. Usually I just put it like under my eyes and down my T-zone to take care of like my oils throughout the day. Today I pretty much put it all over my face and I still look nice and glowy. I don't look matte at all, I don't feel like, but my skin just looks so smooth. So yeah, I really love this. I feel like it's very comparable to some powders that are very expensive that give the same effect of like smoothing your skin and making it look really pretty. So I am pleasantly surprised. I have this in light neutral. Okay, for brows, I have been using this e.l.f. Clear Brow and Lash Mascara for my brows almost every day. I just use the brow side. Obviously, there's the brow side and the lash side. I have tried the lash side once to, when I kind of just want to do like a no makeup look, to put it on my lashes to see like if it did anything, and I would say it holds the curl a little better. So if you curl your lashes and then put the clear mascara on, it like holds the curl a little bit better, but it doesn't really make them like pop anymore or anything. So I don't really use the lash side. I would say it doesn't really do enough for me to even put it on my lashes. So I kind of just wish that the brow side would just come by itself, because this brow gel is amazing and the wand is amazing. I like how large it is and how like separate the little bristles are, because it really grabs the hair and like pulls it up. Again, I have it on today, and it just is like the perfect, easiest clear brow gel, and it stays in place. It's like my brows are like hard right now, and it stays all day. I would say it has a higher hold than even like the Anastasia clear brow gel. That one's a little bit too soft. I feel like towards the end of the day that one kind of loses its shape, and this one definitely does not. And I also like how it doesn't have any like residue on your eyebrows at all. I like the wax from Anastasia, but for one, it takes a little bit longer to actually use. Like this is so quick and easy. And that one sometimes leaves like a little bit of a film on your brows. Like I feel like in person people can probably see like a little bit of residue on your brows, but this literally doesn't have any kind of residue. It just makes them nice and lifted and stay in place all day without any of that like residue or anything left over. So I feel like as far as like a clear brow gel, this is like my new like ride or die. Next is the Revlon So Fierce little palette. It's just like a 4-pan palette, and this one is in Tantrum. I want to grab a couple more of these because again, it's drugstore, it's reasonably priced, but they're so pretty because they're so shimmery. So it reminds me of, especially like this pinky color and the white color, you know how like Charlotte Tilbury on her Instagram, or like Sophia Tilbury, and their looks are so known for that like really shimmery eye. It almost looks like a gloss or something, and it's just like all shimmers and usually covers like the whole eye area. It's just like dreamy and shiny and beautiful. I feel like this gives like that vibe because you just put it on and you get that like gloss kind of look. And then these two more like brown shades are just perfect for like a neutral everyday eye, but again, super shimmery, so it adds a little extra something. So just super pretty, and there's like I think 5 or 6 different versions of it. I don't believe I had any like creasing or anything with this, and they're just super pretty, super different, and I love how just dramatically like shimmery they are. They're just super pretty when you need that pop and that like drama. So love this. The last actual like makeup product I have are these L'Oreal Glow Paradise balms, because they're just so like comfortable, hydrating, and really pretty if you just want like a little wash of color on your lips. I'm such a balm person. I don't love to wear like lipstick every day. I just feel like it kind of gets like annoying, especially if you're like eating, like going out to eat or anything. I just feel like it's so easy to get messed up. So I love to just do a little bit of like a balm that is nice and hydrating but also has that color payoff. So you have something on your lips and your lips are definitely like popping, but you don't have to deal with lipstick and reapplying. Plus they just like wear off so much nicer. They just wear off a little bit more like naturally. You don't have any like lines or anything where it's obvious that you need to like reapply or anything. So these are perfect for that. Just an everyday little balm with a little bit of color to add a little bit of something. I have it in 130 Nude Heaven. This one's more of like a browny nude. And then I have 150 Rose Mirage, which is more of like a pinky nude. So both perfect for every day, depending on if I'm going more like neutral and cool or if I want to go more like pink. So yeah, just super nice. I have never tried the YSL balms. They give like the same vibe, and I've heard these are like dupes for those. I've never tried those, so I'm not sure, but I would say these are really great and I really love them. And these are so much cheaper than those, so I would guess that they're probably a great dupe, but I really love those. Sticking with lips, so I got everything that Rhode came out with. So I did get the serum and the moisturizer as well. I am going to try it for like a full month before I give a full review. Especially with like skincare, you never can see the results for a couple of weeks. So I have been filming like here and there to kind of show what my thoughts are on the way. But I will give my full review at the end of this month, because then it will be a month since I've had it. But the lip balms, I just wanted to mention because they're kind of skincare, because they have like those peptides in there, really hydrating. But I feel like this is something I can like speak on right away. So I just wanted to mention them here. So they come in salted caramel, unscented, which is I feel like a really nice option to have if you're sensitive to scents at all. And watermelon slice, all super nice. The salted caramels look like really nice and sweet. And the watermelon like reminds me of summer. It's super like fruity and fresh, but they're just really nice. They're nice and thick, and they look like a gloss on your lips, so they make your lips look really nice and like plump and juicy and hydrated. I love the packaging, and like I said, they're just like thicker, I would say, than a normal balm. So it feels like something like significant that you're actually putting on your lips. And so you see that like gloss. So it looks like a nice juicy lip gloss, but they are nice and hydrating. So I've been definitely reaching for these. And I'll also just sometimes put on a little lip liner. So I usually grab the Pillow Talk lip liner because that one like pretty much matches my lips. It's just a little bit deeper, so it kind of defines them a little bit. And then you just pop one of these on, it looks like a gloss. So even just with a little bit of lip liner and this on top, it's still really pretty. So yeah, I just want to mention these. They are really nice. Obviously there's a ton of balms on the market, so it's not like you specifically need these ones, but I have tried them and I do really like them and have been really gravitating towards them every single day. So they're just, I feel like a little bit like more special feeling than a lot of the balms that I have. So full review of the other Rhode skincare products coming up in a couple weeks, but I just want to mention those. Last but not least, this is not beauty or makeup related, but I felt like I just had to mention this because of how well it works. So this is the Ordinary Glycolic Acid 7% toning solution. So of course this was made for skincare. You can obviously use it. Glycolic acid is good for exfoliating. A lot of people use it for like an acne solution. So you definitely can use it in that way, but I believe I first saw it on TikTok where a girl put this on a cotton round and wiped her armpits with it, and she said it worked really well to not like stink or anything. And I am a very sweaty person because as soon as I start like exercising, or as soon as it's like a little bit too hot, I just start like sweating. And I've been trying to do the natural deodorant I've done it for like a couple months, and it like decently works, but it's definitely not as like strong or powerful for someone that's like as sweaty as I am. So I definitely was interested in trying this to see if it really works, and it really does. Like it almost, I would go as far to say it's like kind of the miracle product for me, like the solution. So I just literally wipe my armpits with this with a cotton round in the morning, and I don't even need to wear deodorant. It just like, you just don't stink. I think some people do it morning and night. I've just done it in the morning. I've been good for all day. I'll put a little bit of deodorant on before I like go work out, because I'm usually doing like a workout class. So just in case, because I'm in a room full of people, I just put a little bit of deodorant on as well. But yeah, it just, I don't really know like the science behind it, but it just works. The only thing is it makes your armpits like a little bit sticky. Like sometimes you like move your arms and you can feel they're like a little sticky. But I will take that over being stinky. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that for anyone like me that is a sweaty gal and it makes you a little bit self-conscious. It definitely doesn't stop you from sweating, but you just don't have to worry about like being stinky at all. So just felt like I had to mention that. Okay, well that is all of my favorites for June. All the products that I've really been loving and have grabbed almost every single day to use. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I just hit 300 subscribers, so thank you so much if you subscribe to me. That makes me so happy and I really appreciate it. Definitely drop any video suggestions or anything you want to see from me down in the comments below. I will see you on Tuesday for another video. Have a good and safe holiday weekend.